let's see about this. Hey, that looks fine. Well, hello again, everybody. It's been several months since I was last live. I'd like to apologize about that, but we're back with some good old Kaer. I haven't worked on this in, well, let's just say a very long time. That's probably the easiest way to put it. When was the last time I worked on this? Day 29 was September 29th of 2025, so that was about 5 months ago. So, I have no idea what the last thing I did was. Simply put, but some wonderful things have changed since last time. First and foremost, uh, let's see, last I recall we were on 1.2 or 1.12.8, and now we're on 1.12.11. I think that's about right anyways. I know we're definitely on 1.21.11. You can't see it here, but I can up in the Windows corner. It's obfuscated by the black bars. But if we wanted to, I don't actually don't know the recipe for a spear offhand. How does one craft a spear in this? That's gonna be the easiest way to show it off that we're on 21.11. Really? Is it that simple? Just gonna make a wood one for demonstration purposes. Yeah, see? Wood spear. Yeah, I don't really know how these work yet, but we'll figure that out eventually. But what I think we need to do is I think we need to go mining because we don't really have very many materials to work with. Last I recall, yeah, we're all out. That might have been part of the hiatus in all honesty. It's just how little material we had on us. So, what's all this? Are all these empty? I think they are. So, we're gonna go mining then, I think. What does wood have a chest? I don't think it does. Ooh, real quick, select stream. Yeah, that's the stream I want to manage. I just want to check my stats as we're going along. Not that I ever pull very many people, but that's not the purpose of this. We're here to have fun, and fun we will have. Well, to some extent anyways. Right. Maybe I should have grabbed some torches while I was up there. Also, firework rockets. We're kind of low on those. So, maybe the first thing we do is we sleep, go creepers. Get torches. Yeah, we'll live probably. Oh, I do find. Oh, this one did have stuff in it. What does it have in it? Oh, it does have more firework rockets, but I think we need more. Since that new, it's showing overworld over the top of things. I'm not 100% sure on that, but whatever. come in for a landing. Nice, buttery smooth. We already got some gunpowder in there, but we're just gonna start off by letting the creepers come in. Let's see. We do have free cam, so we can watch some of the progress go on. Yep, not too much going on there. Hold on. Why do we have cyan carpets on that level? That's pretty weird. I don't I don't recall that being a thing that we did, but then again, this whole structure is not very congruent with itself, with its mixture of stone and andesite and whatnot. Now, where do we need a stand in order for this to actually work proper? Like, do we need a stand right here? That might be what we need to do. So just so we can watch these guys. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I got a couple of them. Yeah, I want to at least try filling up this chest a significant amount. So we might be staying here for a little while, but that's alright. Got nothing but time right now. Be the weekend and all that fun stuff? Well, almost the weekend. Pretty much the weekend when you think about it. See, I'm gonna start closing tabs of things I don't need while we're waiting on this. No way to switch off of Minecraft without well, I suppose I could do that. That works. Just make it so you guys don't have to look at the whatever it's called, the menu. So, oop, that's not the right thing. We might need to look at that later, but we aren't really looking to build right now because we don't really have materials to work with. So why bother having that page pulled up? Or Minecraft instance, rather. Why is one capital and the other isn't? That's weird. I also don't know if that's the most current waypoints I had, but whatever. All I need to know is that the nether portals are still there, and that'll get me most places I need to go. Yeah. We'll try and get this up to a stack, and then we'll go on our merry way. Hello, come down, please. Yep, there's one. What else is in here? You? Nice. Hit those. And you. Man, they're really coming down now. you two will be the last ones. I'm not touching any others. It's already filled to what it needs to be. So I'll live with that. Not exactly sure how much paper I have on me, so we're just gonna come down here, grab some sugar cane, because this will be overflowing at this point, as is typical of it. Good old duration 1 rockets. And we can probably trade off quite a bit of this paper, I think. I think paper's a tradable thing. It's been a while since I've done any Minecraft, so I don't exactly remember all the trades offhand. Let's see, what have you got? Yeah, paper's a trade. Of course it's a trade. So those 5 can go into there. And you know what? Rest of that, fall on the ground. I don't... Ah, shit, I was supposed to do flight duration 2, wasn't I? Oh well. Flight 1 is fine. I'll use it all eventually. In fact, I'll just start burning through all these now. Ow, that hurt. I didn't want to impact there, but whatever. Do we have much in the realm of torches? Try and see what we got. Yeah, we have a few, but I'm going to need more in the future. I'm gonna carry wood on me now. Do we have any other cool things in here? We'll stock up our arrows again. And oh, nope, don't want me to go downstairs. That's fine. We can take the long path to get down here. Go to the end of our tunnel where we fought withers. Yeah, I didn't think I had my hotkey set up. So that's fine. Oh, there's coal exposed in here. That's pretty cool. Oh, man, how do I pull up the mini HUD menu? Options, controls, keybinds. Because I want to toggle, oh, well, F7, sure. Okay, nope, that's not what I want. um, 3. Well, I will want advanced tooltips, that's handy. Hold on. Mini HUD keybinds, how do? HC. Okay, cool. Then light. We'll send this to F7. Is that what I need? Probably not. Renderers. Hold on. First off, light. Do this. Ah, here we go. F7. And where's the thing that I set originally? That's concerning. What do you conflict with? Info toggle hotkeys. Reset that. F7. There we go. That's nice. I know I've gotten some grief about that before keeping that on, but I honestly prefer being able to see it offhand. And just so I have them in my hand. Oh, I should hit my own lights just to make it easier for me to see the screen a bit. So I got like really bright lights in my game room now. So, you know, it's nice, but it can be a little bit much. You know, way back when I chose this Y level for some reason, but I can't recall why. Was it because of coal? It might be. It just became my strip mining level. For whatever reason. If it was because of coal, you know, that makes me happy because coal is probably the hardest thing for me to get, probably. Like, I could, like, set up, like, a wood farm or something like that, but I prefer coal and not charcoal. Excuse me if y'all heard that. some things into a shulker. I'm gonna have it be this shulker. Just to keep things somewhat separated a bit. Put the wood in there too. That'll be fine. There's a spider below us, I think. We're off to the right. That's fine. As long as we don't have to deal with them. Not that I couldn't deal with him, but I just don't want to murk anybody right now. Look at that guy coming up on me. See him? He really thinks you can get me. Both of them. It's funny. I don't really care to deal with any of them, and I also did not expect to fly up like that. So, a lot of unexpected things today. Get a light. Something I might look into at some point is a copper golem sorter, because now that we're on 1.2111, it was in a prior version. I think 1.21.10 might have been it, or even 9. But copper golems became a thing, and that was actually something that Jared and I were waiting on for a bit. And oh, hey, top of the hour. I love that, but yeah, we were waiting on copper golems come back so that we could start using them. And the whole reason we couldn't update sooner was because this server that I run is on PaperMC, and well, I thought I needed a stable build in order to update the server jar. No, you can just, I think you can update to even like alpha builds, perchance, if they're on the PaperMC website. Now, I prefer using stable stuff anyways. Ah, water. I was hoping it was gonna fly me again. That's fine. That didn't. We'll just do things the old-fashioned way. Man, is there really a drown down here? That's crazy. Man, aren't there like other like new mobs in like this version 1.21.11? I honestly don't know. I don't really keep up with like snapshots that much. I just know that Nautiluses and spears were added in this version. There might be other things too. More than likely there's other things. Oh, hey, that's cool. We'll just throw another one over there, just to be safe. No harm in having extra lighting. Let's see. Yeah, hoping I can get into this again, like, more regularly. I can't say it's gonna be, like, every day or whatever, but, um, yeah, we're hopefully back for at least a couple months. Like, realistically, nothing was stopping me before. It's just, I kind of, like, fell out of it for a bit. I think I also want to start another, modded series. Because, I quite like doing that, but, Kaer needed a little bit of love. I stopped, playing Kaer, like I mentioned earlier, when, the builds for the new Minecraft versions on Paper MC were being worked on, so I primarily did the Project Ozone I was playing. But now that both are in, or now that Paper MC's in a state where, you know, I'm updated and Minecraft isn't trying to update to 1.21.12, I hope. We could, like, in theory, run them alternately. So, you know, what I might do is, an hour into this, if I'm still feeling it, I very well might switch packs, restart the stream, all that. And you guys will have to wait and see what I choose. I believe I have one on the backlog. I just don't know if I've mentioned what the next one is or not. So if I've mentioned it before and it's not why I show off, well, sorry. But that would have been several months ago at this point that I mentioned what my next mod pack would be. And I therefore do not remember. Because a lot of things happen in several months. I'd love to go into the details of that, but I don't know how much I can talk about. So we won't talk about it. And that's more water. Cool. Now the one thing that's going to be a little bit hard about starting the next pack is that I got, you know, not that my thumbnails are very innovative, but I do have to make a new thumbnail for the other thing. I think something I might try doing is titling these streams a bit more interestingly, because I don't know. The way it's titled right now is like, alright, it's pretty indicative of what I'm doing, but like it's not really like eye-catching, I suppose would be the way to put it. So I don't know. I might with the modded one, I might experiment with how I do not thumbnails, but titles. Maybe thumbnails as well. Because I'll be honest, my thumbnails aren't very eye-catching. They're informative, as in, like, you know, tells you what I'm playing and what day I'm on. But other than that, it's pretty bland. I'm just gonna do a little bit of that, make sure no boys can climb up on me. Spiders probably could, but I'm not too worried about spiders. It's more so a creeper decides to follow me and blow me up. I'm fairly certain I can survive a point-blank creeper explosion. I don't really want to test that, though. Because, well, one of my shorts that I have out in the world, I got blown up by a creeper while I was working on the roof of the castle. And it was on screen for a bit, like, before I, like, switched over to the creative world to check the build. And the creeper came up on me and exploded, and I switched over to see my death. And, like, looking back at that, that felt so scripted or whatever, but it's so weird that I just straight up did not see that creeper. I lost at least, like, one... What did I lose during that? My crossbow, that's what I lost. I lost my crossbow and all that. So, you know, I don't... I have all these levels I don't really want to lose. I have a bunch of items I don't really want to risk losing either. So, I just won't. Won't bother with it. Won't bother with it if I can help it anyways. I think once we get to the end of this hallway, we'll go up and we'll work. Oh, well, wouldn't you know it, we're at the end of the hallway. We might also have to potentially, well, what I'll do is I'll do this one real quick, and then we'll go up. What we might have to do at some point, and I honestly can't remember if we have already or not, is instead of working on this end, just because of how long this hallway's getting, is going to the other side of this. Do some strip mining over there. Oh, cool. I don't know, there's nothing really interesting in there for me, apart from a bunch of darkness. I'm going to take this chance to block it up, though, for now. Future me can deal with that cave. Well, I might not even deal with it, because it's kind of blocked off right now. And I am not going to continue over here. I'm going to be switching sides. Matter if I go up or down, though, when I end up switching elevation as well. Because we are going to get to the point, probably with the other side, where it's more worth it to change our mining elevation somewhat. So, if we go up, we should be fine if we go up a couple blocks, and if we go down, we're more likely to encounter things. Ah, shite. Real quick. Just gonna make sure nothing's been those are very nice cave noises that have happened. I'm just making sure nothing's happened in Discord because that disables notifications, all that fun stuff. Yeah, no, nothing important going on over there right now. Never know what happens in the RP channels that I'm in. I don't know, my character's kind of posted up on a roof right now as a sniper, so he's not really doing all too much. He's kind of just chilling, waiting for things to potentially come into the town or whatever. So it's a matter of if people need him for anything or not, which nobody does. Also, hey, that's 3. Got speed run up the stairs. Ow. You know, I don't think I've ever landed on a lamp like that before. So, new experiences. Why not? Alright, dirt goes there. Stone. No, just noticed, I had a searchables mod before, and I thought I added it to this new profile on CurseForge that I made, but it's not, it'd be showing up down here, wouldn't it? I think. Oh well. It's all good. If I don't got that right now, I probably won't need it. Hopefully won't need it. Alright, take these. I thought I pulled them out. I guess I didn't. And y'all probably saw that I didn't. We'll throw all this into here. Another thing I've been like kind of thinking about doing potentially is looking at Hightail, which I know that's been out for like I think a month at this point. I don't know. I've seen a tiny bit on it, so I'm not too familiar with it, but it's definitely been in the thoughts. That's what I'm trying to say. Dirt, go here and here. Cool. Yeah, what do we do now? Sleep? That's a good first move for figuring out what we're doing now. Maybe just take a walk around, look at things, admire everything going on. Because I genuinely can't remember things that are going on, so I will just take time to admire things, see what I think needs to be worked on. So I was over there, obviously doing something, but as evidenced by the pyramid or the beacon coming up over the horizon. But other than that, I can't really recall what was happening over here. I know I had been there briefly, a bit, but I don't know. Maybe it's hold on a minute. Oh, I'm just seeing the entrance of that tower. I was like, what the fuck? That kind of looked like something was missing over there. Something technically is missing over there. Oh yeah, the lightning rods in the sky. I forgot about those. I was wondering what that was. So, oh, where am I right now? Right, I'm on that structure right now. But I was about to look into here. So, hold on. Why does this feel so much uh lower? F3. So Y56 versus if we stand like I don't know on right here 52. That's a difference of 4. So 113 versus what's 117. That's like 2 higher. This makes sense actually, because I made it in line with this. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I'll just make a little staircase or something that goes up to this. Well, we're gonna need dirt. That's what we need. Always need dirt. We'll go from the top down. Is there like a... I was trying to see if there was a way to like speed run, moving things between containers. There's not, at least from what I tried to do just now. Right, and then we fix that up. And we go on over to where we were. And for the next like 20 minutes-ish, we'll just place some dirt and do other things, maybe. Had to take a sip. It's always important to stay hydrated. Never forget that, everyone. And no, alcohol doesn't count as hydration, even though that's what I'm drinking right now. Alright, so what we need to figure out then is from the edge of... Oh god, hold on. Did I make this long enough? I think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, my favorite thing is counting in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Ah, that's why. Because there's details I hadn't added. So, 7. So, from this. This, this is 6 wide, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So, we're going to go out from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ah, shit. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to place down a torch. I've lost count already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep, that's why I actually thought I was on. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 30 of what we need, but 1, 2, 3 just to be safe. Because the extras can always be erased if need be. Ah, damn it. Oh well, that torch is lost. Alright, so a 30 long platform. Well, I made it 33, didn't I? And how wide should we go? So we're thinking from like here. I'm still in line with that, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Out. I know, oh, didn't need to place that. My new mouse's right click is a bit sensitive, so 1, 2, 3. I know, like, I did it from, like, out there, and we aren't going to need this extra dirt, but whatever. And I'll make it 16 just to be sure. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I know a significant portion of this dirt is probably getting covered up, but that's all good. Because it's better to have too much placed than too little. Now, the real fun part about this is going to be trying to remember how my outro goes, because I haven't given an outro since, like, November. So, I don't know, I very well might make up a new outro, though. If I recall, it wasn't ever very consistent to begin with. There were certain beats of it, that's for sure, but it's never the same one twice. Man, I get to make some white chicken chili in the morning. At least put some on in like a crock pot. Like, man, I've been making a lot of that lately. I've been doing different recipes every time because so I have a Betty Crocker cookbook or whatnot, and uh my copy of the cookbook happens to have a white chicken chili recipe in it, and I had made it once, like a couple years ago, I think, and it wasn't really my my thing, in all honesty. And I made it again, like maybe like a month and a half ago, something like that. Probably sooner than that. And I live with like one person, and her girlfriend comes over like pretty much like half the time, and they both liked it quite a bit, so they tell me, but I still wasn't a fan of it. So I've just been I went over to my ma's recently and got a couple different recipes from her, because she makes some bomb uh, uh, white chicken chili. And first one I made, really simple, had chicken, like uh, salsa, black, was it black beans? It might have been black beans. No, it was great northern white beans, I think. Hard to remember without actually looking at the recipe, but yeah, it had the chicken, the salsa, the beans, and it had cumin. And it's a really simple thing, but it's tasty, simply put. Hmm. I don't know how I like that right now, so we'll figure that out better in the future. Um, yeah, how far does the other side of this go at its widest? So starting from, yeah, that wall seems pretty uniform. We're in line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll do an R16 on the other side. That'll make things easy. Do it from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Man, we're almost over at this platform. There is a wall in between. So, curious how big that wall actually is, like in terms of thickness. Nope. It's probably like another like 7 thick wall, probably. But regardless of thickness, it'll get built. Because we build things here. And that nobody can deny. Because, by God, if we just go into free cam real quick, we've already done like quite a bit. And we still have quite a bit left to go. You know, I wonder, like, on Minecraft's, like, sound generation, like, obviously when you place down a dirt, it always plays that, but it's never the same volume, or, not same volume, same pitch. Gotta use the right, sound terms here. So, part of me wonders how many different, pitches get played, or could get played when you place down a block. And the other part of me wonders, what are the odds that if you place down a series of blocks, how often you would like play a song inadvertently? Because I'll be honest there, for a second I was hearing a little bit of a funky town. Yeah, I was probably just hearing stuff anyways, but I think we get the point I'm trying to make. Like, as with like a lot of things, there's probably odds that due to sheer randomness, certain like patterns reemerge in places where you wouldn't expect to see them. So get that out of the hotbar. Yeah, I don't know. The other, I think another thing that prevented me from streaming for a while was, I think I might have talked about this briefly during Project Ozone when I was streaming, but, my buddy Zach, he plays on here every now and then. He hasn't been on in a while though, and he's been on stream a couple times too. He gifted me a new motherboard so that I could have like a TPM enabled because my old motherboard couldn't. So I don't know what it is about this motherboard, but it has been giving me the strangest issues with like memory management or whatnot, and it's only recently that that seems to have subsided somewhat. Like during like my first like couple weeks with this. I was crashing pretty much uh, every session that I tried to play, like at least like once or twice, which it's like for anything that's like unacceptable. But I think I like narrowed it down to uh like a hair or something, like getting into like in between like the RAM and the RAM slots. So I haven't crashed like Windows in quite a while. So there's there's that much to be thankful for, but it was like annoying. So for that reason, I wasn't really comfortable streaming because I didn't want, uh, my stream to die like midway through me doing something. All right, well, we have hit the hour mark, so guys, if you guys have tuned in before, you guys know what that means. Now, I haven't done this in several months at this point, as I iterated prior, so you're gonna have to forgive me if I don't sound precisely as I normally do. But we come out to this good old sign, Kaer Morhen construction in progress. Watch your step because, you can fall to your death quite easily here. But it's also like let you guys know, like, hey, we're still working on this, like, quite actively. Not like actively within the past couple months, but hopefully more actively now. So, long and short of it, if you guys caught this live on youtube.com/@ sanguindrakumos, I wanted to thank you guys for tuning in. And if you want to catch the VOD of this, you can do so over on that same YouTube channel, youtube.com/@ sanguindrakumos, where it will get uploaded pretty much as soon as I get done streaming. I also like do shorts every now and then, so if you guys haven't like short form content, I got that too. But if you caught the VOD instead of getting this live, I wanted to thank you for watching all the same. Let's see, what else do I say? Yeah, if this managed to take your mind off life for a while, I suppose that's all that really matters, right? Catch you guys next time.